Hey YouTube, I'm Ross Wykes, this is Wykes Games, and welcome to another Eminem reaction video now. And we've got a rare Eminem old school freestyle must see. We're going to be doing two old school freestyles in this video. This one's really old, and I believe the other one's from 2009, I think. But we're going to watch them both because they're both not very long. So before we get into today's episode though, guys, if you could make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, also comment down below, let me know what you think about these videos in the chats. Get involved, guys, and also much appreciated for all the views I've been getting and all the subscribers I've been getting so far. It's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, let's get into this video and see what this is all about. Now, I have seen these two, but I thought I would react to them now and maybe see if we can catch a few bars in these little freestyles for you. Oh, here we go. I do not know where this freestyle is taking place either, so.
Give me hard,
Alright, yeah. Alright, thank you. Alright. Met a retarded kid named Greg with a wooden leg. Snatched it off and beat him over the head with the peg. Go to bed with the keg.
I mean, you can tell it's old because that writing looks quite blocky, don't it? It says Eminem, but you can hardly tell it says Eminem. But yeah, that first little bar there.
Yeah. Alright, thank you. Alright.
Named Greg with a wooden leg. I'm sure that's from a song, but I can't pinpoint the song. And I think most of the half of this freestyle is from a song or made him do a song. Let me know in the chats, guys. Keep me up to date.
Met a retarded kid named Greg with a wooden leg. Snatched it off and beat him over the head with the peg. Go to bed with the keg. Wake up with the 40. Mixed it with Alka-Seltzer and Formula 40-40. Forget an acetab, I strapped the whole sheet to my forehead. Waited till it absorbed in and fell to the floor dead. No more said, case closed in a discussion. We blowing up like spontaneous human combustion.
Case closed, end of discussion. We're blowing up like spontaneous human combustion. You know, blowing up because if you blow up, you're spontaneously combusting. But even back then, I mean, how old is this freestyle? It ain't even got a date on it. Let me know, guys, in the comments below if you know.
No more said, case closed in a discussion. We blowing up like spontaneous human combustion. Leaving you in the aftermath of Holocaust and traumas. Cross the bombers, we blowing up the house, killing your parents, coming back to get your foster mamas. And I'm as good as keep.
We're blowing up your house to kill your parents, then we're going to come back and kill your foster mamas. Okay. He said some crazy stuff, didn't he? Some crazy stuff.
We blowing up the house, killing your parents, coming back to get your foster mamas. And I'm as good at keeping the promises Nostradamus, cause I ain't making no more threats.
Ooh, that's a bar, that is. I'm as good as keeping a promise as Nostradamus. It's even good how he makes that rhyme, really.
Holocaust and traumas. Cross the bombers, we blowing up the house, killing your parents, coming back to get your foster mamas. And I'm as good at keeping the promises Nostradamus, cause I ain't making no more threats. I'm doing drive-bys and tinted Corvettes on Vietnam war vets. I'm more or less sick in the head. Maybe more cause I smoked crack today, yesterday, and the day before. Saboteur, walk the block with a Labrador. Strapped with more corral for war than El Salvador. Foul style galore, verbal cow manure. Coming together like an eyebrow on that.
Foul style manure. What was that? Foul style manure.
Saboteur, walk the block with a Labrador. Strapped with more corral for war than El Salvador. Foul style galore.
Foul style galore. But obviously, he says it differently, so it rhymes.
Verbal cow manure.
Verbal cow manure. Manure. This bloke.
Strapped with more corral for war than El Salvador. Foul style galore. Verbal cow manure. Coming together like an eyebrow, and I'll be sure.
Coming together like an eyebrow, and I'll be sure. Fucking coming together like an eyebrow, because obviously if your brows come together, they call it mono brow. Oh, mate. This bloke. Second half of this show's awesome.
It's like that,
Eminem. Eminem.
Right, bust it.
What?
It's only fair to warn I was born with a set of horns and metaphors attached to my dang umbilical cord. Only fair to warn I was born with a set of horns and metaphors attached to my dang umbilical cord.
Fucking hell. It's only fair to warn I was born with a set of horns.
It's only fair to warn I was born with a set of horns and metaphors attached to my dang umbilical cord.
The metaphor is attached to my damn umbilical cord, because when you're born, you've got an umbilical cord, but that metaphor I just said was attached to it. The whole baby birth scheme there going on.
Warlord of rap that'll bash you with a 2x4 board and smash into your Honda Accord with a 4-door Ford. But a more toy dropping an acapella, the chopper fella, the mozzarella worse than a helicopter propeller.
Oh my days.
Rap that'll bash you with a 2x4 board and smash into your Honda Accord with a 4-door Ford. But a more toy dropping an acapella, the chopper fella, the mozzarella worse.
What's he say? More torn. No, he said something about acapella. But then
a 4-door Ford. But a more toy dropping an acapella, the chopper fella, the mozzarella worse.
Acapella to chop a fella, meaning a person, to mozzarella like a helicopter propeller. Because if someone's to jump in a helicopter propeller, they're getting chopped up to bits, ain't they? Like mozzarella. Fucking hell.
With a 4-door Ford, but a more toy dropping an acapella, the chopper fella, the mozzarella worse than a helicopter propeller. Got you locked in a cellar with your skeleton showing, developing anorexia.
Got you locked in a cellar with your skeleton showing.
I'm standing next to you, eating a full-course meal, watching you starve to showing, developing anorexia. When I'm standing propeller, but a more toy dropping an acapella, the chopper fella, the mozzarella worse than a helicopter propeller. Got you locked in a cellar with your skeleton showing, developing anorexia. When I'm standing next to you, eating a full-course meal.
With your skeleton showing. Why are you developing anorexia while I'm standing next to you eating a 4-course meal? His brain is wired just completely different. Completely different.
Watching you starve to death with an IV in your vein, feeding you liquid Darvocet. Full of drugs, full of plugs on the gunshot victims, full of bullet slugs. So we're picked up in an ambulance and driven to receiving with the asses ripped out of their pants and given a less than 20% chance of living.
I'm about to get up off my seat like Shaq does. I'm telling you now, how he makes that whole sentence rhyme. Like, if you said that sentence just normally, let's see if I can say it just normally.
Watching you starve to death with an IV in your vein, feeding you liquid Darvocet. Full of drugs, full of plugs on the gunshot victims, full of bullet slugs. So we're picked up in an ambulance and driven to receiving with the asses.
We're picked up in an ambulance and driven to the receiving.
Ripped out of their pants and given a less than 20.
Ripped out of their pants and given a 20% chance of living. I think.
Chance of living.
But it's just how he pieces that whole sentence together is just phenomenal.
Watching you starve to death with an IV in your vein, feeding you liquid Darvocet. Full of drugs, full of plugs on the gunshot victims, full of bullet slugs. So we're picked up in an ambulance and driven to receiving with the asses ripped out of their pants and given a less than 20% chance of living. Have a possible placement as a hospital patient, storing their dead bodies in grandma's little basement. Dr. Kevorkian is a ride to perform an autopsy on you while you scream, I'm still alive. Driving a rusty scalpel in through the top of your scalp and pulling your Adam's apple out through your mouth.
Driving a rusty scalpel through your top of your scalp and pulling your Adam's apple out through your mouth. Again, it's just that crazy, slim, shady stuff, but the way he makes this stuff rhyme is just something else. His level of skill at this age, So he's always had this in him.
But I called the fire department, I fired the arson and set fire to carpet and burn up your entire apartment.
Back, listen.
Here we go for the next
Ain't
one.
nothing changed but the area code. I
2009.
relaxed and relocated down the road. Now, forever will be BX and YC, but right now representing for the DMV. You can catch me live in the den 2 to 6 p.m., but right now 50 Denon and Eminem. Yes, indeed, that relapse is on your shelves, but come on, Mr. Porter Rock for OD12.
I was obnoxious, open hand slapping dudes you couldn't. You wouldn't, you'd run off crying like you be goodin'. I swan dive in your girl's, I call her puddin'. She love us and I love the girl cooking. Scrap bet, you dudes weak as Chuck Nevin. I bang bucket naked, Jesus peace swing reckless. Entrepreneur head honcho hope, you're ready for a poppin' ass dude walking through your door. I send goons to do your dirt. I send wounds to mamas at church. I've been a problem since birth. I got a
Obviously, when Relapse came out, they was trying to obviously promote it, wasn't it? As part of promoting Relapse. Obviously, why it's called the Relapse Freestyle. Freestyle.
I don't ask her on a date. I ask her, can I first? A CEO with his running hit. I made something from nothing. I'm a hustler. Keep it tough, burning up the side of my hip and make a hit for anybody for 50,000 chips. Come on, dog.
Here we go.
Okay. This real, son. This real. Whoa, Nelly. Tell Angelina Jolie I'm ready with petroleum jelly to smear it all over me belly. And tell her she can hit me on me more, but me selly and meat in the salami section of the grocery deli.
See, all that is just a bunch of fucking gibberish and jargon, but it's just how he... I know this is when he does the Relapse album, he's got that weird...
Tell Angelina
voice,
Jolie
his
I'm ready
rhyming's
with
still
petroleum jelly
fantastic.
to smear it all over me belly. And tell her she can hit me on me more, but me selly and meat in the salami section of the grocery deli. And maybe we can find us an appropriate telly, a Motel 6 or 8, I think they both could be helly. Then I quit it, then I told her email me and don't call me, I'll call you, can you feel me? You smell me? Animal instinct, cannibal.
Look at 50 Cent in the back, just loving it. Loving life in the background, just, bumping to Eminem. Oh,
Me and don't call me, I'll call you, can you feel me? You smell me?
Look at him.
Animal instinct, cannibalistic. I just ran out of lipstick, man, I'm a twisted. Sick sadistic, son of a 666. Broke his
My God. Man, I'm a twisted, sick, sadistic, son of a bitch, 666.
feel me? You smell me? Animal instinct, cannibalistic. I just ran out of lipstick. Man, I'm a twisted, sick sadistic, son of a 666. Broke his crucifix, made out of sticks, then fixed it.
Broke his crucifix made out of sticks, then fixed it. Obviously playing on the old scheme from before.
Now play it backwards, muscle relaxers mixed with liquid. Son of a 666. Broke his crucifix, made out of sticks, then fixed it. Now play it backwards, muscle relaxers mixed with liquid.
How he does that as well, just says the muscle relaxes but actually slows down his voice while he says it.
A lot of this diluted for quick fix. You're delusional, illusions look realistic.
You're delusional, your illusions look realistic. Fucking this bloke, he's something else.
Okay.
I need Christopher Reeves to come and lay his
50 Cent over there on the turntables, look.
Okay.
I need Christopher Reeves to come and lay his verse. I think he can spit it better on medicine ball. First off, I did not even realize the guy died, so I guess them Christopher Reeves jokes ain't gonna fly. Oh, I'm on the road, don't get me started. Ellen got pissed at me, tried to push me and started. With such accuracy, he aims and he shoots the target. Cupid's arrow and poison. Now look, sweetheart, it's the kissing bandit on a mission to leave. Mr. Generous, disenchanted by men. Now just listen, damn it. Mr. Rossi, I need no posse, I single-handed. Leave will steal your heart with a kiss. Where should I plant it? Mwah, baby, it's moi. And my repertoire's running around in pink panties, a leopard bra, and negligee. Negligee, you say tomato, I say tomato. I'm Tommy Mottola.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
Right, don't stop me, I'm on the roll. Oh.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That's just Eminem, just being his own funny self. But yeah. I fully enjoyed them 2 videos. If you like what you're seeing, guys, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below as well, get involved in the chats. Thanks for all your help so far, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.